Well, hello everybody. It is Coach's Corner. This time with me is Trevor Thompson. He is the head coach of the girls basketball team here in Grantsburg, and really excited to kind of get to know you a little bit more and just let everybody kind of get to know Coach Thompson. We've got a rotating schedule. Mikey Myers on the, we did his last week, and now Trevor, and then Mike, and then Trevor. We'll skip Christmas or whatever, but so we're very excited to be rolling this out with Trevor. How you doing? Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was like I asked, and yeah, of course I'll do it. So that's cool. Now this is officially your first year as the head basketball coach for the girls. You were kind of it was a different situation with Troy last year. He was the head coach, but it seemed like you were kind of making most of the game time decisions. Is that accurate? Or?
Yeah. Yep, it was. This year it's a little more because all the paperwork and stuff on the side that I didn't have to worry about last year, but all the practice plans and game plan was more me and Troy. I just talked to him about it, and then we'd kind of convert back and forth and go from there. But yeah, I mean, not much has changed, just a little more paperwork and stuff on the side. But
right on. Cool. So let's back up and let's talk about you. And I mean, you're a graduate here. You were born and raised in Grantsburg, right?
Yep. Yeah, I was raised here, lived out in 87, about 5 miles down.
Mm-hmm.
Loved basketball.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a little kid, I'd watch it with my dad on Saturdays, and anytime I get in the gym, I'd do it. And just something that I've always loved, and I'd like trying to teach boys or girls. You know, I was part of the boys team, helping Coach Hallberg there for, I was like 4 or 5 years.
Sure.
And had some good teams there. And then when Troy, a couple of years ago, when the job came open, he's like, "Hey, would you come in and help?" And I knew exactly what that was going to be. I was going to get more involved than what I wanted, but it's been a lot of fun the last couple of years being able to coach some, good girls basketball teams here, and not after the best start this year, but a little young this year, and we're making strides.
Right.
So
we'll get into that here in just a second. Tell us a little bit high school career. Any big moments in high school?
Yeah, I mean, senior year, we lost a couple of games that we probably shouldn't have, but then we went on that run. And we were able to get down to Madison, which was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
That was so much fun being able to get down there and play.
Yeah, that was quite a ride all the way down to, and the comeback against Blair Taylor, and just the run you guys had, just kind of how you met up with teams in the Colfax thing, the Colfax sectional final was just nuts, right?
Yeah, that actually a cool story is that Blair Taylor team back when we were in middle school. We met up with them at a state tournament down in Osso Fairchild, and we were beating them, and then they came back and kind of dominated us in the second half. So we played that same team 4 years later at Madison. So it was really cool to be able to play them again and get kind of like a little revenge on them there.
a little bit bigger stakes at that point. Yeah. But no, that was a fun season, a fun ride. Obviously, would have loved to get that gold ball, but you guys took us on a ride. I remember that sectional final game. I remember the Blair Taylor game too. But the gym was so packed, and like everybody loves sectional basketball. Yes. It was so packed and loud, and you guys played really well. And I don't know. So we'll get off the memory train here. Let's talk about the beginning of the season. The girls are 0-3. I've seen 2 of the 3 games, and I can definitely see improvement already. You've got a very young team. You graduated Megan Schaefer, who's an all-timer here in Grantsburg. And now you got to kind of figure things out with some girls that, not only are new to starting varsity, they didn't have a lot of varsity minutes last year. So it's got to be a mixture of patience and, trying to figure out just what you have as a team right now, right?
Yeah, it's the patient part is I'm starting to be able to be a little more patient. There's times where I get fired up and get after them because I know what they can do. I see the things in practice. They're improving every day. Just what we tell them is we're playing inconsistent right now.
Yeah.
We can go on a 5-minute span where we play really good defense and we move the ball and we score. Then we have like that 5 to 10 minute span where we don't.
Yeah.
And that's where we get in these holes, and we have to use so much energy to get back in these games. You know, like last night.
Yeah, exactly.
You get down 20, 25 points, and you know, like we told them, there's a lot of teams that would just fold in and just give up, and for them to come back and cut it to 2.
Yeah.
You know, and had a chance here and there, a couple balls go our way. You know, who knows? We could have came back and won it. You know, but it's good to see these girls in these 3 games when we get down a lot, and they just fight to, you know, 36 minutes to the end, which is, you know, it's hard to, you can't coach that. It's just something that they do, and it's good for them to keep doing that, and they stay up on each other and confident. So just got to figure the little, you know, tweak a little bit of what we're doing, and hopefully we can start getting on a roll here.
Well, yeah, you said it. I mean, last night's game against Siren, they were taking it to you, and then all of a sudden, I mean, one big thing happened. Emma fouled out.
Yep.
But you guys took advantage of that and really you got within a breath of tying that game up with a couple minutes left to go. And then it got away a little bit. But, yeah, like you said, a couple bounces here or there, a shot goes in or they don't make a shot. And, you know, Siren's a heck of a good team, even with Emma on the bench. So those are the moral victories you got to have to look at here in this early season where you're kind of struggling to get out of the gates. But no, it's fun. It was fun to see, and they didn't give up. They played hard, whistle to whistle, and yeah, that's a testament to coaching and the girls themselves and how they've been raised. So, looking forward, tomorrow night you are here, and you've got Barron. Actually, I'll post this on Thursday. So tonight you've got Barron. You can see that on We Are Grantsburg if you can't make it out. How does Barron look? Are they a man-to-man, a zone team? What do you expect?
Yeah, they man-to-man from what I saw. A couple games I've just looked a little bit. Man-to-man, they're aggressive like we've been seeing with Amory and Siren even a little bit. So, you know, biggest thing is just being able to handle that little bit where we get sped up too much. And they kind of play a little hot potato, so we've been emphasizing, you know, just relax, get it here, and you know, get the ball in, let it come back out, and just kind of play through the post. But yeah, they're aggressive. They're 2-2, so good team playing a bigger conference, Heart of the North. You know, there's some good teams in that conference, so it's another good test for us in the non-conference schedule, which that's what we want. You know, play good competition, so then hopefully it gets us ready for the conference play.
For sure. And then you do have a conference game on Friday against Frederick at Frederick. Again, you can see that. That's a doubleheader on Friday. It's not a doubleheader tomorrow, right?
No.
Okay, good. No. Did not have. Okay, all right. So and then is it then it's basically conference go time.
One more next Thursday in Bram.
In Bram. Okay, you get to cross the river.
Yeah.
Bram is a big name in basketball, but I don't know how they are anymore. But
they, you know, and you can play junior high kids at the varsity level. They're good. You know, they graduated some key pieces last year, but. You know, just again go over, play against a good team, good program.
The program, the Dahlman kids. Becca Dahlman was it's probably the best girls basketball player I've ever seen, and I've seen some good ones. The Emory girls, Megan and Madison Shea, I've seen some good ones, but she was unbelievably good. So, all right. Well, enough basketball. It's Christmas season, and I know you told me yesterday you've been thinking about this question. I thought about, well, maybe I'll mix it up on him. No. We'll talk about if you watched Coach's Corner last week, you saw our discussion with Mike about favorite Christmas movies. What is your favorite Christmas movie? I
like the animated old
Do you?
ones. I saw Mike say that, but we still go to our parents' house, and our young nephews, we show them the old movies we used to watch with our parents. So like Santa Claus Coming to Town, stuff like that. I'm a big Will Ferrell guy, so I mean any Will Ferrell movie I just love watching. So
Elf is up there for you.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus Coming to Sure. I was just in Walmart, and they have like a DVD pack of like 20 of those, like Frosty the Snow, all of those old animated ones. We just about bought it, but we held off. Charlie Brown Christmas. Yeah, I'm with you,
all
man.
All good ones.
Those are good ones.
Those
yeah, for sure. How about? I know you were thinking about. We'll still do this one too. How about basketball movies?
Glory Road is one of my
Glory
favorite.
Road.
Yeah,
I like that movie.
Yeah, I mean, based on true story about basketball back when Coach Rupp for Kentucky was there.
Yeah.
I just love stuff like that where, you know, based on true story, and to see something like that happen for basketball, how it kind of changed the game and stuff. It's just that or Hoosiers or
well, sure,
another Will Ferrell semi-pro. I mean, you can't. I mean,
we are on two different roads here. No, yeah, there's some good basketball stuff. Yeah, Hoosiers is a classic. That's an all-timer for sure. Have you watched it recently?
I haven't watched it recently.
I watched it fairly recently, and just compared to movies nowadays, wow, was it slow. Just like Rudy is so slow, but it's such a great movie.
Such a good movie.
So it's worth slogging. The Natural, another one that's just, oh my gosh, how could have told us in 15 minutes. But it's not like, they're good. Like, I still like to watch it, or they're worth the time. No, the Glory Road, based on true story, you've got like Miracle for hockey. I mean, there's a lot of, remember the Titans for football, those kinds of things. Those are cool because
those
really
are the movies I like.
And they changed the game somehow. So cool, man. All right. Well, anything else you want to say about the season so far, or
no,
Christmas
just,
plans?
No, really no Christmas plans. Just kind of hanging with family and be watching film because out of Christmas we got games right away, and that's when things really start moving. All conference games for the most part, and got some big ones there. Hopefully we can get on track here before Christmas. Win some conference games to put us in a spot out of Christmas where we're right there.
And working for the telephone company, you get lots of time to just sit and go over game film. Right? I'm sure Troy would never.
No, right. Normally it's my lunch. I have my lunch in front of my computer, get my half hour, and try to watch as much as I can in a half hour.
Yeah, very good, man. All right, appreciate you joining us here on Coach's Corner, and look forward to doing more of these.
Thank you.
All right, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us, everybody.